They scared, but
Oh shit!
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Y'all know what this is, man.
KNICKS Rehab.
KNICKS Rehab, y'all.
Come on, man. Stop playing with us. We ain't playing with y'all. 105-91 victory over the bump 76ers. Quentin Grimes had 26 points. He's returned playing his old team. One of 3 or 4 76ers in double figures. It brought it close in the third quarter, but in the first it was looking I don't know who the hell was out there for them. That was just crazy. What Philly is doing to sports, they should be fined. They should be banned from the whole team should be suspended.
It's terrible what they did this year. Aside from Phoenix, they are the most disappointing team in the NBA this year. They might be way more disappointing than Phoenix because they actually played. They just dirt. Philly, y'all just didn't even get out there. It's terrible.
76ers are the runaway most disappointing team in the league. Shout out to King's Speech because he played a clip, which we should play. I'm gonna go to King's Speech's page, matter of fact, so we can react to that. The most disappointing team in the league. And somebody had the nerve to say the Knicks were on the list. And I'm like, I don't care how upset I am. What Cat brought to it, we'll get to that in a second, man. It's Knicks Rehab. We reacting to this game. OG, 7 straight games with 20 points. Best stretch of his career, especially offensively. 27 points tonight, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, 6 turnovers. Got to watch that. 20 points for Landry Shamet off the bench. He changed the game for us. It was a team effort out here. 14 points for Mikal Bridges. Not a great game, but he contributed. 14 and 14, big double-double from the Loch Ness Monster, as they call him. The Block Ness Monster, excuse me. 2 blocks, 1 steal for Mitchell Robinson. That steal on a breakaway layup. Yammed it. Hit him with the Euro. 7 points for Tyler Kolek. He had 7 assists, 4 turnovers, 5 fouls. That block, which I thought he ripped the dude. They counted it as a block, by the way. He had back-to-back rips, and they called the second one a foul. It wasn't a foul. Tyler Kolek, get to him in a second. Flea, what's your reaction to this game, man? I know it's Philly. We know that they're the most disappointing team in the league by far, but did we get anything out of this? Oh, by the way, we're missing Karl Anthony Towns, missing Brunson, missing Campaign, missing Deuce McBride. What else are we missing?
I mean, Huck is hurt too.
Oh, Huck is out. Damn, I saw him on the bench and everything. We can't discount that. Huck backing up Karl Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson right now would have been incredible. Incredible. Great point.
As soon as he started getting minutes, he got hurt. Remember? Like as soon as he
I was gonna say that, Fish.
Go to hell, Fish.
Yeah,
Go to hell, Fish.
I was gonna say that, but I just held off.
That was too easy.
I'm trying not to troll, Flea, because they
that
know what they're gonna do. They expect
OG's not here. OG's not here to eat that up. That was too easy.
Even AllBall says, let me chill with the Tibbs hate, and I drew him in last game. But I'm not sure if I can complain about Tibbs this game. Maybe in the third quarter when the game is getting close. But what's your response to this game, man? Big Mitch game. You've been, pushing for him to play more minutes. Are you still pushing for that? How does everything look with the Knicks right now?
No, for sure. I'm definitely pushing for Mitch to get more minutes. The way he looked tonight was, in my opinion, spectacular. How aggressive he was in the offensive and defensive glass tonight. Was active. He was, changing shots, blocking shots. He was great tonight. I thought everything that he brought on the defensive end. I mean, we are playing an undermanned Philly team, right? So you gotta count that. But he is out there. He was aggressive on the offensive end as well. I think Mitch was one of the biggest differences tonight. You can't discount what Landry Shamet did coming off the bench. 20 points tonight. Season high from 3 tonight. Like, he was special tonight. I think, if we can continue to get that kind of output out of him as just being a knockdown shooter, I think that unlocks something off of our bench, right? We found out that DeLon Wright actually could still play basketball. I think DeLon Wright, needs to get Campaign's minutes, in my opinion. Big shout out to Campaign, but I would much rather a bigger guard who can still shoot the ball and he could defend. Yeah, I've liked what I've seen from DeLon Wright the last couple games. You never know what you got on the bench until you play it, right? So I thought he was I thought he continues to be good. And obviously OG Anunoby, I can't say enough about OG Anunoby, right? Continues to elevate his game on the offensive end. I don't have to say anything about him defensively. We know who he is on the defensive end. Straps up, knows how to get a stop, deflections, steals, block shots, is always in the right spot on the defensive end, right? That's a skill, knowing where to be, especially on defense. So, as a team tonight, we played great. There was some lulls, especially that third quarter. I thought we took our foot off the gas. I thought we allowed them to get comfortable. They started hitting shots, and then you allow the lead to get down. But as soon as we start stepping on that gas and continue to just play with confidence, I thought you get good minutes from guys right now. Not a have to have Cat out there. Obviously, Brunson is coming back, but you get a look at what we have, and I think you can put some trust and some confidence in guys to be able to play more minutes now. You can trust Shammy. If he's hitting shots, play him, because he's going to play tough on defense. If he's not hitting shots, he's pedestrian. He can't play. It hurts us if he's not, comfortable out there on the offensive end. You can figure out different lineups now. Now it's time, we could talk about the Tibbs thing, but now is the time for him to figure out how to coach, because he has something over there. You can't just leave that over there. You got something over there, man. This elevation of OG Anunoby, man, like I'm extremely impressed. I did not see this coming. The ability that he has on the offensive end, how aggressive he is, looking for his shot. I don't see this. It looks different. The numbers may look similar, but this looks different to me. This looks completely different to me. So I was impressed that we handled our business against a team that's undermanned. You know what I love? I need to see this team at least match what we did last season, which is get 50 wins, 48 now. And, tomorrow night is I don't want to, skip steps. I know we're talking about tonight, but tomorrow night is definitely the test. We got to come to play tomorrow night.
Yeah, great point. That's the reason why Cat didn't play today, definitely.
For sure.
Let's see if how ready Deuce is. They should take their time for this home stretch. The Detroit and the Bucks, they're gonna play the last 2 games of the season against each other, and the winner of those 2 games possibly is going to be in the 6th seed. Oh, excuse me, the loser will be in the 6th seed, and we get to play them in the first round. We can maybe go back, touch that topic later on. But DeLon Wright, shout out to my man Z-Mac, Zane. I sent you that tweet earlier from Zane.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think about that. DeLon Wright taking over Campaign's minutes. It makes the most sense.
I love it. And from what I've seen the last couple games, bro, what you think? Like, come on.
But DeLon Wright was a +10 in the first half, and Kolek was +5, and they ended the game.
I think Kolek had the highest plus-minus tonight for us, if I'm mistaken.
Well, Bridges had the highest.
Oh, Bridges had the highest, okay.
23, 17 for Anunoby, and 12, third highest was Tyler Kolek, and that turned around. He came in late in the third, early fourth. DeLon Wright was starting to, he's heckling Hyde.
Jekyll and Hyde.
He's Jekyll and Hyde, man. I think Tibbs is still right for starting DeLon Wright. I don't think Kolek still has shown the poise, the maturity, just physically. Clyde, I don't know if he said it before because I didn't listen to him the past couple games, but he said, Kolek was open from 15 feet. You got to be a threat at all times or be a threat from there. And that's what I always stress about someone like, Larry Bird is crazy to, compare him to, but that's what made Larry Bird dangerous. just to be able to pass and shoot from so many spots in the half court is a dangerous player. And Kolek just hesitating like that. It's not like we don't think you can shoot, but you're not gonna get rid of that. I don't think you don't get rid of that those nerves, and you get into I think that's a bad habit to develop, passing up the ball come playoff time when Josh Hart ain't a great shooter. But all of a sudden, last playoffs, he was shooting like 45-50%. He really
confidence. That's confidence though. When you see the ball start going in the rim, you start shooting that thing with confidence. That's all confidence. All confidence.
Confidence. And how do you develop that? Just not thinking about. And Jalen Brunson, when they sat down, I seen a clip when he sat down with Josh Hart during the Roommates episode recently. He said it's like too much talking before the game, too much prepping. Leave that alone. Get on the court and just play your game. And that confidence is gone in his shot, though, with Josh Hart. And I don't want that to stay that way for Kolek, man. He has to be able to just pull the trigger quicker. I see you giggling over there, man. What you talking about, Lee?
No, because I'm laughing at the comments, but I'm also laughing at what you're saying right now because you're spot on. You know what I'm saying? Just in terms of like what you keep saying about Kolek thinking. He's doing a little too much of that when he's able to get something at the rim. He has a lot of opportunities when he's mixing it up at the rim. He had an opportunity, he hit 1 3 tonight, but he had another opportunity to hit a 3, which I thought was a good shot, but I felt like he rushed it. He put a little too much on it. You know, you could see a guy thinking about what he's doing before he actually does it, right? If he shot the ball the way he passed the ball, he'd be it takes his game up to the next level. And I think he's on the way. I don't think he's not going to figure out how to not shoot the basketball. He passes extremely well, and that's going to keep him on the basketball court. You said about the poise. I do see him poised. I mean, he had 4 turnovers tonight. You got to clean that up. But at the point guard position, having the ball in your hands, if you turn it over a lot, he'll figure that out. But in terms of his MO, he's not a high turnover guy. We've seen that already. He went through 2 or 3 games where he didn't turn the ball over at all. So tough game tonight. I think, you got to still play him. He got to play through this. You got to play him, Fabian. I don't think because if you kill his confidence now and then you call his number, then what?
Well, I'm not saying not to play him. I'm saying,
okay.
Yeah, you can't, especially right now. You cannot not play him right now. Who were they going to play? And it is Tibbs. That's why it was referred to last year, and we have depth, and you want to give Tibbs as many players as possible to play. And now we're seeing there's a lot of people that he could play. These guys can spend time on the bench in the playoffs, games that matter. They have guys that can fill in. Kolek, to your point, needs to have as many reps as possible. In order to be ready for that moment in the playoffs, because we don't expect him to get minutes in the playoffs. That we don't expect. Should he, based on that level of passing skill, especially against a team like
I doubt he gets any minutes in the playoffs.
I doubt it as well, but a team like the Bucks, he should be able to get minutes because I don't see them holding off on us. I don't see them. I see that being easy work. AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.